Hey, what's up, folks? It's Rojo, and welcome to a little bit of Warlords of Draenor. I figured I would just make a quick video to show off some of the stuff in the X-Pack, specifically in this case, the Garrison, because it's a big part of the expansion, and it's pretty cool stuff overall, I think. So yeah, the first thing is, like, you get this whole kind of cool big area to build some buildings and have your guys like run around and all that good stuff. My garrison is level 2. There's a one level further after this that you can get once you're a little bit higher level. But the cool thing is, yeah, you can customize your garrison by talking to your architect. In this case, we've got our buddy Gazlo here. So yeah, you come over to your architect table and you can move buildings around if you want to, just like so. Or you can build like all these different things. For example, you know, Enchanter's Study, Engineering Works, Gem Boutique. These are all things that'll let you craft certain items from these professions, or will allow you to craft things from your own profession. If, for example, like my character is an inscriber, so inscribe quarters gives me some boost to that profession, basically, to inscription. But there are other buildings, some fun buildings. I'm using a lumber mill because it helps you build up resources a little bit more quickly, and there's a couple followers that you can get out of a couple like random encounters when you're out just logging and stuff like that. But there's also like a barn, which lets you capture animals, or a tavern, which gives you random quests, which is pretty cool, and also helps you get followers. And then some other stuff like the Spirit Lodge. I think this lets you teleport around the world a little bit more easily, or the Workshop, which gives you like cool inventions and stuff like that. So you know, there's a lot of stuff that you can do, and you'll have to make choices. You only get so many slots, so you can't have all of these things. But yeah, and then each thing has its own. It's got 3 levels. For example, my storehouse is level 2, so it gives me access to my bank and also my guild bank, and increases the amount of work orders that I can do at my buildings. But yeah, the other big thing is the missions. So you'll get followers that allow you to basically get passive boosts to like your XP or your gold or your garrison supply, which is how you sort of, with one of the currencies that you use in addition to regular gold to build your garrison. So we finished some missions, and when you finish a mission, you get a bonus reward, and depending on some things, you may or may not succeed, like the level of your follower. See, like there you go, we just failed one. And some other stuff, as in threats, basically. Like each mission has a certain threat. So in this case, we've got deadly minions. This Adherent Bladewing has deadly minions, so that's kind of an issue. So we would want to try to pick a character who can counter this threat. And on the left here, you can see which one of our characters have something that'll give a boost to the mission. So in this case, Kaz the Shrieker, which is one of the followers I got from questing, has the ability to counter this threat. So if we have these 2 characters, her and Kala are both level 94. If we put Kala in, we only have a 40% chance of success. But if we put Kaz in, it jumps up to 56% because we countered the threat. Now, Kala is a little bit too low level for this mission. This mission's level 96, so it may not be a good fit for her. Vivienne also has something that can help, and she's higher level, but she doesn't counter the threat, so it's sort of a wash. You can have lots of guys go on missions at the same time. In fact, it looks like I completed another one just now. A couple more, even. Not bad, not bad. And another thing is you can have up to 20 followers active at a time. If you build a barracks in your garrison, you can get it up to 25. Additional followers, as I understand it, basically you just you don't really dismiss them. You send them as inactive, and then you can spend gold to get them back. but you can get some pretty cool followers. For example, the famous Leroy Jenkins you can get from a quest, so or at least some kind of encounter in an instance. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. As you can see, I've got quite a few followers myself. I like this guy a lot, Tormach. He's a pretty cool looking ogre guy. Another interesting thing is also your followers. Like, you'll notice that there are different quality levels. So green followers have less abilities than epic followers, and it can be completely random if a follower is epic or not. But they will eventually all level up to be epic. Once they get 100, they can increase their quality. So it's not something to worry about too much. But yeah, each follower, has like different abilities and then different traits. The abilities counter threats, and then the traits can give certain boosts to certain mission types in a similar way to countering threats, or you can assign them to buildings. For example, I have my man Shadow Hunter somebody. I'm not sure where he is on this list, but if I look back over here, I've got an herb garden. Yeah, and see, I have Shadow Hunter Rala working at my herb garden, which makes it work a little bit more efficiently, I believe, is the effect there. But yeah, we can take a quick trip around. Like, you'll notice some of the people on my list are in my garrison. Like this tree guy, he's not on my list of followers, but he's a dude that I helped out in a quest, and so now he sells fruit in my garrison. So that's pretty cool. In here we've got this is my lumber mill, and we've got Alexei Barov. He's one of my followers, and if you recall, he's all the way from Classic, I believe. Him and his brother have a little bit of a feud going. But your garrison also gets this cool cave, and I've got the seagull that always hangs out here. I've unlocked all the buildings except for like the pet menagerie and the level 3 garrison slots. But yeah, you can get dailies for fishing if you're into that kind of thing. Over here, I've got an herb garden, and you can, once you're level 2, you can pick what you plant. You can also get these seeds from herbalizing, and eventually get a crazy carrot pet, which sounds, that's cool if you're down with the pet battles. I think it's cool stuff. And then finally, way out here, we've got our mine, which lets you get ore. And you can get this ore and you can get those herbs regardless of whether or not you have herbalism or mining or whatever. It's just kind of passive additional resources you get. I have no idea what the effect on the game economy is going to be, but I was able to sell my ore for quite a bit of money, and that's definitely a good thing. And then finally, you get like a garrison cache, where sometimes you get some resources to be able to build more stuff and send your guys on more missions and all that kind of thing. So anyway, that's just a quick video on the garrisons. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider clicking the like button and or subscribing to the channel, as there may be more Warlords of Draenor videos happening in the not too distant future. But until next time, my name has been Rojo, and thanks for watching.